Celebration of collective culture, portraying and integrating different genres and styles unique and inherent to South Africa's rainbow nation.
Well, Mzansi, Many Roots, One Tree is back by popular demand.
Going to take center stage at the Artscape Theatre on Friday. Music industry heavyweights like Vicky Sampson, Gabi Le Roux and many other artists will be gracing the show. She's joining us now from our studios in Cape Town. Vicky, good morning. Thank you very much for your time. It's been a long time since we actually last spoke, and well done for bringing this show back. What keeps you going in helping these young people?
Good morning, Dan and Uveka. What a privilege for me to be live with you this morning on this amazing channel of ours. I think it's just, you know, the spirit of changing our nation, one child at a time, through the arts, through dance and music, that inspires Gabi, Nini and I, who came together last year after discovering 46 young people who took part in a talent competition that we were all part of. And we decided that we can not see these kids just disappear from our lives. And they impacted our lives so greatly that we decided to form MCI, Mzansi Cultural Industries, and then form an NPO, which we have done, One Tree Development Projects. And we took these kids and put together a musical called Mzansi, Many Roots, One Tree. And it's a story of our nation, Dan, celebrating our different diversity, our cultures, our heritage, being proudly South African. And so it's just a blessing to be part of something so amazing and to know that we are there and trying to lead the way for these young people stepping into the industry.
You said 46, and I understand they come from often ignored communities. I mean, how did you go about unearthing them, so to speak?
Well, look, as I indicated, it was on the back of a talent competition that all three of us were part of. I was one of the judges, and there were two sections to the competition. One was a general leg of it, and the other part was Mzansi, which is proudly South African. And we discovered these 46, they were the finalists actually in the competition. And there were some great acts that fell by the wayside, sadly. But we took these 46 young people with dance, hip-hop, rap, singing, and we decided to walk a walk with them and to develop them further and to get them out there within the industry, because our motto is to discover, develop and establish as MCI.
Vicky, we have so many talent searches, talent contests in the country as well, and very often we don't see afterwards, there's all the hype a couple of weeks or months after we find a winner, and then what happens? We've seen very few of them go on to bigger and better things. So how do you make sure that these youngsters that you pull in actually go on to make the best of this talent?
Well, to be honest, Uveka, it has been quite challenging because we've been working alongside the Department of Arts and Culture at this point, just provincially. And we have a long-term strategy rollout plan which will involve the whole of South Africa, Southern Africa. We try to get, in fact, our show on Friday evening, we've invited some agents, we've invited some industry people, from management companies, production companies, some people even within all the fiesta that are happening around the country, because there's a very big focus in our show on Afrikaans, or Afrikaans as we call it in Cape Town. Because many of our rappers actually rap in Afrikaans. We have a young lady from Springbok, and they rap in Afrikaans because that's the language of our youth, And Africa, I mean, if you look at the language Afrikaans, it is not a derogatory term. It is not derogatory to speak Afrikaans and to understand and love Afrikaans. It's derived here in Africa, hence the name Afrikaans, So we encourage our artists more than anything also to create their own music, to write their own material. So all the music in the show is South African. It's created here, either by our artists or by Gabi Le Roux or by Nini Schlechter or by myself. So we celebrate who we are as a nation.
Vicky, we wish you well. I'm sure it's going to be a wonderful night at the Artscape. We'll talk sometime in future again, because your academy, from what you are saying as an NPO, is an ongoing project. But, from Uveka's question, it will be interesting to see how you sustain the way forward. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much.
Please come out at 21st of June, Artscape. God bless you guys. And
good luck. Good luck. Wonderful. Well, who better than Vicky Sampson to actually teach you to get on with things, you know, and
My
use that talent.
African dream.
I
Yeah,
know,
remember?
I do remember.
Oh,
I'm old enough to
what
remember
a
that.
voice.